In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the carburetor on your Yamaha 400 four-wheeler. So stick around. First things first, you need to get the seat off. And to do that, you got a lever right back in here. You just squeeze it, lift it up. That's the lever there. Put it off to the side. I have a little solar charge controller on it right now. I have to take this side panel off. There we go, that's better. Just give a little bit of a yank and then pull up and out like this. There you go, and put that off to the side. All right, next we're going to take the cover off the air filter here. Those 4 snaps, and lift this guy up. And it just pulls right out. Lift that little tube, put that off to the side. And I'll go ahead and take the air filter itself out. And then you take the air cleaner box out. It has 3 screws and Phillips head. All right, now I need to disconnect it from the carburetor there, which before you do anything, before you take the carburetor itself off, make sure this arrow is pointed to the side. It'll say off on the little panel that was here. It's right there. You got reserve up there, on, and then off. Gotta make sure it's pointed towards the off before you take anything apart. So, looks like just a Phillips head screwdriver up top, and then we'll go ahead and pull all this out. There's another screw right back under here. It's also Phillips. We'll go ahead and take that off too. There we go. And then there's that piece. I took this out the side first. Next will be to disconnect the fuel line here. So vacuum hose up here. Put it off to the side. The fuel line, that's the choke cable right there. So we'll go take that off too. And it looks like I need to grab an Allen wrench for the front clamp, and after that it looks like it might just come out just fine. I do want to go ahead and see if I can take off the choke cable here, see if it's as simple as just taking this off or not, if I have to take the gas tank off to get to it. So that's just being a pain in the butt. So what I'll do, so go ahead and remove the fuel line. And so the fuel line is off. Go ahead and take off this last clamp. Alright, so now that I got some space, I was able to get in here, finish taking that off real quick. Looks like I'm gonna have to go on the other side and do the throttle cable. Alright, so I got the 3 screws off. Then you have to get the actual throttle cable off of there. And it's sitting down here in this little circle spot. So you have to kind of pull any slack to go out and around, and then pull it out sideways in order to get it out of there. And now, got to figure out how to get the, there we go. Take that off the end, Perfect. Put that guy there. And then there's the end of the cable. Then we need to disconnect this, and then we'll pull the carburetor out the other side since we got the exhaust pipe here in the way. Okay, you loosen the jam nut up there, and then you can just take that and unscrew it. You should be able to. There we go. There's your throttle cable. Now let's go ahead and get this sucker out. I ended up pulling it out of where the seat goes, but there you have it. Time to go get the sucker cleaned up and, rebuild it. Be right back. Alright, so got done rebuilding the carburetor. Go ahead and toss this sucker back in here. Alright. Now, take the throttle cable, put it in there. You see it's right there. And try to stay out of the way of the camera as much as possible to kind of show you. Got a slot right there, an opening there. Need to just do it just like that. And it'll go around. Pull the throttle back. Make sure it goes up above all that. I can't even see it. My own fingers are in the way. Alright, and there we go. It's in there. It works. Go ahead and tighten this back down. I try to remember about where the throttle adjustment is. I'm going to leave it loose so I can start it up and adjust it if it needs it. Gasket here. Just try to keep it as clean as possible. One screw started. Alright, so I finally got it on there. Got that hooked up. I think you actually saw that part there. But got the cover on there. Went ahead and put in the air filter, screwed that down. Alright, and over here, we got the hooked up the fuel line, the choke cable, that vacuum hose, the air intake, the box. So let's go ahead and turn the fuel on. Give it a few seconds, make sure there's no leaks. Everything's looking good. Alright, so on. We're in park. Go ahead and looks like choke is that way. And here we go. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Got a new toy for the homestead. Put it back together and take it for a quick spin.